Alrighty, everyone, getting into game number 2 of Mr. Fish against TheMikeDrop. Mike just took it 1-0 currently. Ridley versus Steve. Not a ton to say about this matchup other than Steve should be building those walls and Ridley should be trying to knock him down. Shouldn't be too much else to this gameplay. Ridley just does not have the tools to properly deal with a lot of Steve's shenanigans. That being said, Mike, a pretty exceptional Ridley player, definitely knows what he's doing. And we get to see fun little combos like that where down tilt pops up onto the platform. But yeah, just early percent combos. Here we go. Mr. Fish been practicing those. Ooh, a crazy up smash. I'm shocked that hit. Be lying if I said I wasn't biased. I would love to see a Ridley win, but that's just because Ridley's a cool character. Doesn't get enough love. Nothing against Mr. Fish. All right, gonna get the Nair edge guard. Gonna do it again. Oh, and now we get a regrab. Oh, but I just barely mistimes the recovery and is now gonna have to get back to stage once again, and that should do it. Yeah, dragging you all the way across stage. When Ridley gets that side B at that distance, he is gonna end up doing some insane percentages. Like roughly 30% as you get dragged across the stage and then launched off the side. Definitely not the strength of like a smash attack, but that command grab, still not anything to be messed with. And now, Mike getting a ton of extra credit here. Well, decent amount of extra credit. Just trying to stay alive while keeping track of Mr. Fish's resources. Oh, okay. Anvil, gonna take it. And now, yeah, how do you escape these early percent combos? Gonna DI full in. Mr. Fish dropped the combo, but that Anvil put Mike in a bad spot, and now he's eating a ton of percent for it. Mr. Fish backing off to mine as now he is out of resources. But a quick up tilt to back air, gonna do a ton of damage. Put Mr. Fish one good hit away from ending this game as Ridley, despite how he looks, not the heaviest character. Okay, I like Mike using the down tilt there to... oh, okay, all right, we're going for some crazy stuff here. Oh, I like the bait. No, but no capitalization. And Mike is just absolutely swinging. He wants to get back in this game, but he's honestly giving Mr. Fish quite a few opportunities to get back in it himself. I'm surprised Mr. Fish hasn't been throwing out more haymakers. Yeah, we're just trying to play this like super safe minecart game, and it's just not quite working out. All right, gonna get the safe pressure with that forward tilt. Mike trying to call another minecart there. Now, how do you recover? All right, Mr. Fish gonna wall him off once again. Mike just gonna have to sit there and poke away at that wall, but a ill-advised dash attack gonna eat a killing blow. But Mike answering back immediately, and look at that, we get to see a neat little piece of Ridley tech. The skewer able to instantly take out that crafting table with not too much lag. And even if you don't care about crafting table for whatever reason, oh my god, is that going to be it? Forward smash? No, that looked like it might have been a misinput on Mr. Fish's part. It's just a jab came out, and honestly, I don't even think Mr. Fish was ready to follow up off of a jab, even with that input. So definitely a possible misinput there. Gonna avoid the back air out of the minecart, but now we're off stage once again. How do you make it back? Gonna feign high, go low. And now you play the waiting game. What does the Steve player do out of the corner? This case, gonna place a block and minecart in. Mike being very, very careful about his approaches. Does not want to get caught by something like a back air, because off the top you will go. Alrighty, Mr. Fish on the board. Mike possibly pondering a character swap. We'll have to see. We're going to Hollow Bastion. If Mr. Fish is still on that Steve, pretty decent stage for Steve, all things considered, as he gets lots of iron from this stage. No character spot from either player. Gonna stick with their tried and trues.
3, 2, 1, go!
And here we go. I like Mike's use of the various tilts that Ridley has to get past these walls. They're gonna make it much easier to get in on Mr. Fish. As I was saying earlier on when I joined, one of the key things that Ridley just kind of has to do in this matchup is he has to just kind of play it safe, slowly pick away at Steve's wall, and so Steve's game plan should primarily revolve around making sure that he is putting up those walls and then throwing out hitboxes to punish a rogue Ridley tilt, ill-advised tilt. Mr. Fish just gonna mine on the anvil. Notably in Columbus, in Ohio, planking as Steve, meaning, oh, excellent up smash out of shield. Planking under the stage by placing multiple blocks on top of each other and then mining on top of one of those blocks is a banned strategy for Steve. Similar to like wobbling being banned in Melee. Just a way to indirectly nerf the character, or rather directly nerf the character without hurting their main game plan and just outright banning the character. As banning the character, not very fun. Steve was banned in Ohio for some time and got unbanned as, honestly, probably deserved. Nice little up tilt, up smash conversion. And now Mr. Fish has lots of iron and a diamond pickaxe. And I'm a little bit afraid for Mike here, as one rogue up tilt could spell doom. But good catches on these minecarts. A possible misinput there from Mike. Oh no, and a definite misinput there from Mr. Fish. Gonna make it back. Minecart here high. Gonna catch Mike ever so slightly with that hitbox. But Mike's been doing an excellent job of responding to these minecarts himself by just throwing out these back airs right where Mr. Fish wants to be, just like that up smash. Mr. Fish said, I want to be in the air, and Mike said, I've got a message for you. You can take it back to your people in the sky, as that's where I'm sending you. Oh, and now Mr. Fish making himself a little prison. Good SDI there on the up tilt. Mike not going to get comboed by Steve's up tilt. But this is the one downside of Hollow Bastion for a character like Steve, is although he may get a ton of resources that he wants, like the diamond, like the iron, like the stone, he doesn't mine as quickly, doesn't get the other resources that he normally would from some other stages, so ends up just having less resources to work with overall. And yeah, now what do you do? Good rollout from Mike. That could have been huge damage from Mr. Fish. Mr. Fish still looking for it, trying to walk the Ridley, walk the Space Dragon, Space Pirate. I don't actually know what Ridley is categorized as. But one area of play that I thought would come into play much more than it has would be blocks at ledge to block out Ridley's recovery. All right, Mike slowly trying to bring this back. Oh, and a dash attack is not going to do what it is! Mr. Fish gonna fall 2-1 to the mic drop.